welcome to the Revenge of podcast, your weekly podcast where we talk about all things Revenge of and Coral's weightlifting habits.
Woo woo.
And my sleeping habits and bowel movements, I guess.
Quite often.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm your host, Jeff Iser, and sitting immediately in front of me, to my right side, is Miss Coral Breeden.
Hello.
That's all you have to say for
That's
yourself?
Yeah, I didn't call you a piece of shit. I thought that'd be better this time.
Oh, well, thank you for not calling me a piece of shit right off the bat. Sitting to my left here is the esteemed Mr. Joe Myers.
Heyo.
That's all you got to say?
That's all I got to say.
Oh, my God. Anyway, we're off to a great start here. If you're listening to this is thank you for listening.
Yeah.
This is our second episode, but we're dropping them both at the same time. So it's really just a long episode.
Kind of.
Each week, we're going to talk about all the things going on at Revenge of. We're going to talk about events. We're going to talk about comic books and pinball machines and sandwiches and all kinds of fun stuff.
Sandwiches.
I know. Uncle Polly's sandwiches. Yum, yum.
Yum.
Yum, yum. We made it through the weekend, you guys. Limp Bizkit night was a rousing success, I will say. Coral came in straight up like Jason Mewes cosplay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. It's given strong Jason Mewes vibes.
I should actually Photoshop her dressed in her cosplay next to Kevin Smith.
I mean, the next time he comes in, we should just do a photo shoot.
That's true.
You should leave your Jason Mewes drag in the in your locker.
Have you considered
Next to my
dressing like
Merkin.
that full time?
No.
Oh.
No, I look like a weird uncle. Like, I don't like it. I
Says
feel like I sell kids at schools like drugs. Like, come here.
yeah. But
That is what Jason Mewes did in those movies too.
See,
that is
exactly.
actually.
Yeah.
But in sharp contrast, you're currently wearing a sleeveless Garth Brooks t-shirt.
Body by Garth.
Cool. Did you pick that up this weekend at the flea market?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
God damn, they got that there?
Yeah, I thought it was a steal. $10.
See,
Dang.
Yeah.
wow. I paid a lot more for my Garth Brooks t-shirt than that.
No, they had so many.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got to go to the flea market, but it's just like too early for me.
I don't think you could do it. I don't think you would like it.
He
I've
could
been.
do the people or
I've been before. The last time I went to the Rose Bowl flea market was 2007. We went shopping there for Real World Season 20, Real World Hollywood.
If someone had a child then, that child would be an adult now. That's how long ago.
What?
No, they wouldn't be 18 yet.
My math ain't mathin' real quick. When?
Wait, 2007 to now.
17. They'd be 17.
Oh, my goodness.
That's gross. Woof. All right, so I haven't been to the Rose Bowl flea market
In a lifetime.
in someone's lifetime. Holy shit.
We
All
like
right,
to
well,
go like every month. It's pretty nice.
okay, can you just shop for me there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want? Just Garth?
Garth Brooks t-shirts.
I'll grab them.
Exclusively.
Give me all your Garth.
And then Joe and I are both wearing Idols t-shirts. That was not planned.
I really thought that y'all going to concert. What's happening?
No. Like we'd be wearing the shirts to the concert. That's crazy.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Do you wear shirts to the concert?
Oh, like you wouldn't wear Garth to the Garth Brooks
Yeah.
concert.
Why
That's
would you
different.
not do that?
That's different. I would definitely wear a Garth Brooks t-shirt to a Garth Brooks concert, but I wouldn't wear an Idols shirt to an Idols concert.
Why? You're making me feel weird about that.
That's everyone talks about not doing that. That's like a thing.
It is?
Yeah.
You know I don't shit about fuck, so I need to... I don't know.
That's true. I mean, people wear our shirts and hats to our store all the time, which at first I thought, I was like, oh, that's weird. But then now I'm like, oh, it's not weird. It's not weird because our shirts and hats are kind of like a clothing line extension of our store. And I would wear Brain Dead stuff to Brain Dead.
Yeah.
You know,
You have.
And I have, and I shall. But so I don't think it's that strange.
Well, then why does it change for music?
I mean, don't ask me, ask society, you know?
Well, I mean, I never thought it was that weird.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't know. I don't know why it's weird. I mean, I guess I don't really care that much anymore as a 40-year-old.
40?
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay.
Growth.
Yeah, but in my 20s, I probably would have cared. Anyway, enough about that. So we made it through Limp Bizkit night. I think it was a success for sure. I was nervous because we got a lot of phone calls asking if Limp Bizkit and or Fred Durst would be there, and to which we always reply, I don't know, probably not. But I wouldn't have been surprised if at any point Fred Durst had walked in, but he did not. So I was nervous because we got all those calls and thinking that we would get some rowdy individuals, but we didn't have any.
No, it was fine. It was
a good time.
It was fine. There was one lady that I was a little concerned about. I thought she had these like crazy tribal face tattoos.
Oh my God.
But it turned out it was actually a drawn-on beard.
Oh, nice.
She said the Uber driver almost didn't let her in. He was really confused.
I mean, the thing is like she had this mascaraed on beard, but then didn't commit anywhere else in her outfit at all. So it just she had like a big oversized hoodie on, and I just thought she was like a street person.
Are we sure that she put that on for our event and it wasn't just stuck on from a different experience?
No, she did. Yeah. She explained that she was at like some beer like drag king convention
like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
As soon as she walked into the door, she started explaining, and I was like, "Honey, look at me. You don't have to explain anything."
It's another funny thing that happened on the way to the Greek. No, another funny thing that happened recently was I had to have Jolene step in and explain to somebody that they couldn't read the comics right in the front, and I was like, Jolene, go talk to that woman. And Jolene went up there and then came back to me and she goes, I realized that you thought that was like a street lady because her jacket had like the same texture as like a trash bag.
Oh.
So when her jacket was on the seat, it looked like a trash bag, but it ended up just being high fashion.
Ooh, your favorite.
I know. It was just like a Balenciaga jacket or something.
So Did you already order your trash jacket?
Yeah. I was like, God damn.
Gotta get me one of those.
I gotta get one of them. So, it happens. But Limp Bizkit was good. We didn't sell a single Faygo. We definitely tried our fair share of Faygo, but
not even to the person in the ICP.
Well,
hoodie?
Somebody came in the following day wearing an ICP hoodie, and I turned to Jolene and I said, look what you did. Look what you have done to us. I didn't offer. I think ICP is like specifically orange Faygo, I believe. I'm not entirely familiar, although if I was given the option to infiltrate a gathering of the Juggalos anonymously, I would do it.
I don't think you need an opportunity to infiltrate. I think you just go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd fit in. Why?
Why do you think? Why?
I believe they're very welcoming, unless I'm mistaken.
I don't know. I mean, I just would need like other friends to go with, I suppose. I just don't think I would necessarily fit in.
I actually think you might find yourself
at home.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
those might be your people.
Well, then, okay. If this podcast thing works out, we're going to mark my words. We will be doing a live podcast from this year's Gathering of the Juggalos.
This year's?
Yeah, 2024's Gathering of the Juggalos. I just have to figure out when that is and where it is. Is it in the same place every time?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Don't even pretend like you have no idea, Coral. I know that you were conceived at a gathering.
I don't know.
Okay, fine.
What? I don't.
All right, Joe's looking. We're gonna.
I'm doing some quick research.
Gathering of the Juggalos 2024. Surely it's a summer event. I'm guessing.
I would imagine.
I'm guessing it's in Arkansas.
It's in Thornville, Ohio this year.
Ohio. Okay. I like that.
At a place called Legend Valley. It is all ages.
Okay.
5-day fest.
5 days? God damn, it's like an Indian wedding. You know? Do you have to pay? Is it BYOT? Bring your own tent?
I'm looking. There's
God.
There's a little more. You can find hotels and apartments right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Who's renting their Airbnb to the Juggalos, you think?
Maybe everyone. I mean, the Juggalo age, I assume, the median age of a Juggalo fan must be getting up there.
I mean, yeah, but you run the risk of getting black and white makeup on all your furniture. All right. Well, maybe we celebrate our 3-year anniversary hosting a gathering of the Juggalos.
Bring
in our
the
parking lot.
Juggalos.
You know what I mean?
Juggalos, Gigolos, all of them.
But
Okay, we've got
did you find out more info?
no dates yet, and the lineup has not been posted. Last year, it went from July 5th to July 9th.
Okay.
I don't recognize any of these bands except ICP.
But magnets, how do they work? Anyway, yeah, Limp Bizkit night was good. I was super nervous about the like lyrical content of it, and you know it being a little bit much because I had been listening to it for the days leading up to, and in headphones, it's there's no escaping it, right? But in reality, blasting it in the speakers, you can't understand a word he's saying.
No, I heard the music and I was like in the back taking lunch. I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Terrified. It was so loud. Just started off so aggressive.
I know. I turned it up so loud, and we didn't advertise, but it was Magic the Gathering night was happening up there, and it was packed, and not a single complaint from those guys.
No.
So
I was surprised about that.
Joe thinks it's the first time they've ever played Magic to Limp Bizkit, and I highly doubt that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of crossover. I mean,
Really?
I'm sure there's some, but in general, I think that's probably a novel experience for a lot of people.
Huh.
I feel like they would have like soft, like fairy music in the back now.
What is fairy music?
Like little twinkles.
Oh God.
There it is.
No, it's like Magic people love like dragon, like fantasy metal. Like
Really?
like Rush.
Yeah, but that's not.
Rush?
Yeah, isn't Rush like fantasy metal?
The rock band?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I'll be honest. The only time I've heard any Rush music was in that movie with Paul Rudd.
Didn't you have
yeah. Role models?
That's the one.
Or no.
The best friend thing.
Yeah, like thank you, man, or like
I love you, man.
I love
right?
you, man. Yeah, that was really good.
That was it.
So you didn't play the Rush pinball?
No,
No?
I actually don't know that I've ever played the Rush pinball either.
I have played we had the Rush
Yeah, I was
pinball
like,
for a
didn't you
hot
have it?
second. We
Yeah.
had a pro for a little bit.
Does not mean that I played it.
I played the LE Rush pinball at a convention, and it was pretty fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
The
I
music,
remember
though,
you
is
saying
not,
that.
yeah.
What?
I remember you saying it was fun.
Yeah.
I just did not have an incentive to play it because I didn't know any of the music, and the rock machines are all
Yeah.
pretty much exclusively about the music. So
Yeah, but I mean, whatever, you know. Anyway, all that being said, we're having this big 2-year anniversary celebration coming up this weekend.
What?
We're going to stay up for 36 hours straight. Well, we're not going to stay up, but we are going to be open for 36 hours straight. And we got a whole host of events that are going to happen throughout the evening. Coral is going to be doing the overnight. Along with Kenzie, and I'm sure I'll be there for most of it, but we're doing a big reveal of the Jaws pinball machine. First one in the world on location at midnight. All of our machines are going to be on free play starting at 10 p.m. for the entire night, including Jaws. And at 2 a.m. we're doing a Jaws tournament. At 5 a.m. we're doing a strikes tournament, which I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think it's like if you strike out, well, it depends on how many people sign up, but you can do a 1 strike, a 2 strike, a 3 strike, whatever. We're doing that. We're doing we got some other stuff that I haven't mentioned yet before, and by the time this airs, I'm sure we will have mentioned it. If not, this is like, you know, insider information, I guess. But at 12 a.m., and you don't even know this actually, at 12 a.m., Lee McClendon is going to do pour over coffee for people.
Ooh.
So he's going to bring his stuff and he's going to do a little pour over and make some coffee.
He was so happy about that, and I love
I know.
that for him.
I know.
He's going to have a great time.
I'm excited about it too. I didn't even think about it because I knew he does coffee, obviously, but I wasn't aware. It just like the whole making of coffee for someone like in person, like it seems messy. But I don't know. We'll make it work.
You wouldn't know. Your housekeeper cleans that up.
Exactly. And then at 5 a.m. we're doing the 5 a.m. pump with Coral, which she needs to explain to me what will we be doing at 5 a.m. And by we I mean not me.
Like, it depends on what you bring me. I gave you my designs. They were perfectly drawn out.
I didn't look at it.
No, you added.
I added to it, but I didn't look at it.
No, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking we could do like a nice chest, some arms, you know,
What does that mean?
Like I need a bench.
Okay.
So people
We have a bench.
Okay. Yeah. So bring the bench. We'll, do some chest, which is, you just pump it. You lay down. You
pump it.
You pump it?
You pump it. You know what I'm saying?
But do you need weights?
Yes.
We have the Bowflex ones.
I don't want a Bowflex. Do not bring me a Blowflex.
Oh, Jesus. What about, we have kettlebells.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's all we got.
We have a bench and kettlebells.
We don't have a bar,
No.
right? Is that
No.
what it's called? A bar?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a bar. You don't have a bar?
No. Maybe we shouldn't put all this information out there. Next thing we know, the other pinball places are going to be doing 5 a.m. pumps.
I would love to see what they look like doing that.
All right. Well, we'll get you some workout gear, and then you'll pump people up at 5 a.m.
If anything, we'll just start lifting up the machines.
Okay.
There you go.
Curling jaws.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Curling it. All right. Also, our good friend Jerry Duggan, writer of X-Men,
Ooh.
he reached out, and he's going to come to the Jaws event unless he goes somewhere else to play it. He's going to come to the Jaws event, and so he's down to do a signing. So he's going to be around sometime.
That'd be great.
Sometime after midnight, he said he'll be around.
Thanks, Jerry.
We're going to do a little setup of some of his books, and he's got some new stuff out that's like very popular. Which one is his newest one? The Rise of the Power? Is that him?
One second. I don't remember if that's...
Anyway, we'll have his books out, and we'll get those signed. And then at 8 a.m., I've got coffee coming from a little place called Mellow Coffee that we work with.
Ooh.
They're doing like a honey latte cold brew
Ooh,
batch.
that sounds
And then
nice.
another cold brew, and then some like oat milk and stuff. And at 8 a.m., we're going to have breakfast.
Cool.
Yeah,
Delicious.
which I'm working on.
From where?
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
I mean, I know where it's from, but I don't know exactly what it is yet.
Okay.
But it's not burritos.
It's not?
It's going to be different than what we normally have.
Pancakes.
It's definitely not going to be pancakes. But we'll have that, So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. Oh, and then we're also going to have a merch drop, which Coral has just seen. Because
I haven't even seen it.
She can't not look at a t-shirt when it's there. So we're going to a t-shirt. We're dropping 3 hats. Woo! 3 hats, which you have not seen, and a new coin pouch.
Ooh, a coin pouch.
I actually have one in my bag.
Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. But let's talk about what we're reading this week.
Yeah.
And what we're excited
Cool.
about. Comic books, Give the people what they want, which is comics.
It is.
What, Coral, do you have anything on your list that you're reading that you're excited about?
Yeah, I just read is it the 4th or the 5th of Sacrificers? Have you been
5th,
reading
I
the
believe.
5th? Okay.
I read the first issue and I was really into it, and then I forgot about it, and then I missed all the rest of them.
Well, that's nice. And you have like 4 to read back to back.
Yeah,
Fun.
it's Rick Remender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, friend of the shop.
Friend of the shop, yes.
Give us a soft pitch on Sacrificers.
Well, it's about what are they? Like they're little animals, but they're people. People animals. How do you describe
Anthropomorphic animals.
Anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, so it's like they take either is it the youngest or the oldest, a random child maybe, and you sacrifice it to these gods. But they kind of do. How do you explain that? They trick you into thinking, oh well, it's not going to be bad when we get there, and because they want you to be all happy and stuff, and then they drain that goop out of you.
The goop?
The goop?
The goop.
No.
And the gods drink it, and that's how they stay young and, vibrant or whatever.
Okay. Why are you so into Sacrificers?
I don't know. It's just good. It's a good story.
Yeah. Okay.
And it makes sense. I don't think it's cheesy.
Yeah.
I like it, it goes well together. Yeah. Good flow.
What are you excited about, Joe?
I'm super excited. I read it earlier, but the Avengers Twilight
Oh,
by
yeah.
Chip Zdarsky.
I have that on my list as well. It has nothing to do with the Kristen Stewart
Twilight.
Are you
Twilight.
sure? I was like, oh, where's that at?
No, it's like it's by Chip Zdarsky. It's an Avengers story, but it takes place way in the future, and like Captain America is like old.
Yeah. And
Okay.
superheroes have been basically made illegal unless they're sanctioned by the state. And Senator Steve Rogers is looking down at the end of the reign of heroes. It's interesting. Yeah. I like it. Stoked.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's actually our pick of the week.
Yeah. That comes out this week.
Yeah, it will have come out by
the time you hear this.
Yeah.
I am also really excited, and I don't know why. Like Scotty and I were talking about this the other day, but I I wasn't really into G.I. Joe like as a kid. Like it was definitely around.
Mhm.
I was more of a Transformers kid, I suppose, which is like hand in hand at the time. But I really liked Duke, which came out a few weeks ago. What? What?
Mm.
What is that?
Oh wow, Jeff likes Duke.
Duke.
Oh, because it's poo?
Yeah,
Because it sounds like poo? And I like a good poo joke? So sue me, whatever. Anyway, I like Duke. But this week we've got Cobra Commander coming out, which I read. And it's also pretty good. It's super violent, which I loved. It's like very bloody. And there's all this like lore and backstory and stuff with like the Cobra people or whatever. And they come from this like land that's like, a secret advanced society or whatever, Wakanda-esque, I suppose, which I don't know if that was part of the comics originally or whatever.
I don't know. There is a deep lore to G.I. Joe that I am not familiar with.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, I'm kind of enjoying the ride with that so far and the way that it ties into Transformers, because that one also ties back into the Transformers run that's happening right now. So it's kind of like this cool little universe that's happening that's like feels like it's starting. Like it's familiar, but it's like it's starting from the beginning. So it's like an easy jumping in point for sure.
Cool.
So I like that. And then also Gang Wars. Yeah. I caught up on last week's Gang War, all 3 issues. Love it. It's just page after page of just like kicking and punching.
Kick, punch.
Kick, punch.
Love that.
And Daredevil is formerly, well, I guess her real name is Elektra, but she's Daredevil now, and she's just kicking booty.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Kicking and punching.
Yeah, you should read it.
That happened in Chip Zdarsky's run.
Yeah, Elektra became Daredevil. But there's 2 more Gang War issues that. Gang War issues that come out this week. There's Spider-Man, which is like the main run or whatever of Gang War, and then there's Jackpot, which is the stupid Mary Jane. Is the stupid Mary Jane has powers now, but they're like it's like a slot machine. It's like a slot machine power, so she doesn't know what power she's gonna have until she has it.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Ooh.
I don't know. It's called Jackpot. But it's, what's funny is I was looking at the back of the thing where it lists like all the comics in order for for Gang War. And it says like the order in which they come out, so you know when to read them. And Jackpot is not even on there.
I don't think I think it is happening during Gang War. I don't think it is actually part of Gang War.
It's got a giant banner right on the top that says Gang War on it, which is why I got it. Well, I mean, I would have gotten it anyway.
You would have gotten
it
anyway.
Let's be honest. But anyway, I'm excited about that. And then also the new issue of The Deviant comes out.
Ooh, I do like that
yeah,
one.
that one's really great.
Yeah, I read that and I just, it's good, but I just could not remember what was going on.
There's only 2. No?
No, there's 3
3 now.
This
now?
is 3 or this is 4?
This is 3, I believe.
Oh, really? I couldn't remember what's going on.
It's so good.
This is 3.
I love Gay Santa.
Did you read the R.L. Stein Stuff of Nightmares?
Santa
Sleigh or whatever that came out in December?
Sleigh Ride.
I don't think so.
It was another like psycho Santa killer one shot.
Were there boobies on the cover?
Oh, no.
Then I didn't read it.
No, that's true.
December was a big booby cover.
There was a lot of
I was
boobies.
distracted.
Well, if you like boobies, get ready for sweater weather.
Not a
sweater
sweater
weather
in
stuff.
sight.
Yeah, DC is doing this like cover thing called Sweater Weather, where it's just like pictures of like all the DC bimbos in skimpy little bikiners.
I mean, there are a few men also, but it's ridiculous.
They're very tasteful. I was like, should I read DC?
Should I read DC goddamn Powergirl? We all know you read Powergirl. Don't know what you're talking about.
I never read a Powergirl.
You've read the cover,
There's
top to bottom.
Yeah, I read 2 things on there.
Wow. Speaking of reading 2 things, are you going to read Penthouse comics?
What's the Penthouse comics?
I don't think I got an opportunity to show her Penthouse comics.
Okay,
yet.
well, can you explain to me what it is? So, it's Penthouse, like Penthouse comics, and lots of boobs on the cover.
I believe it's published by Sumerian, and it's 30 years ago. Penthouse Penthouse started like a comic reader, like adult comics, like kind of pre-code style, because they're not concerned about the comic rating industry. So now they're coming back, and they've got under the Sumerian publisher, and they've got lots of great writers and artists attached so far. Scotty would definitely say it's pedigree. He hadn't really considered getting them until he took a look at the writer list, and I'm kind of...
And now he's getting like all 6.
He's getting a bunch of covers.
Or something. But I don't know what it is.
No.
It's Penthouse, so it's right up your alley.
Okay.
You know, there's probably a centerfold, I imagine.
Ooh.
Although wasn't Penthouse like the penetration one? What?
I
Penthouse
thought
penetration.
Hustler was more that, and Penthouse was more...
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you're barking up the wrong tree here, and Coral's just a baby, so...
Yeah, Coral's a baby. She's like, what's a magazine?
Fuck you, I know a magazine. I read Get Yoked every month.
Oh, Jesus. She goes, I read Muscle magazine.
So the people writing are... I can't pronounce like any of these names, but the artists are Guillaume March.
Anyway,
This is
there's
not a full
boobies.
list.
There's boobies.
That's
on
all
the
I need. I won't remember their
We'll
names.
talk about it when it comes out next time. All right, let's talk about TV shows. Are you watching anything on TV right now, Coral?
I just finished Blue Eye Samurai. And
That's all you ever want to talk about.
you need to watch it. Have you watched it yet?
No, I'm not
It's-
going to watch it.
Me and Matt Yaps, friend of the shop.
Oh, I am.
He loves it. We talked about it.
I know.
It's so good. So good.
Jeff won't do an animated.
Why?
Just
that's
like,
not true.
Full stop.
That's not true. I love Rick and Morty,
There's a lot of blood and gore. It's a very violent show.
but it's like anime, right?
Not really. Not like anime like One Punch Man. Not like that.
Oh,
The art in it is really good.
yeah. I don't know.
And I'm sad that I finished it too quick. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah, I don't really do animated. Really.
see,
But-
uncultured.
Spider-Man, but even the last Spider-Man was kind of pushing it.
Yeah, the Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider, whatever the second one was. I mean, it was good for sure, but some of the animation style, I was like, okay, people,
Whatever.
I get it.
You can hate on my Blue Eye Samurai. I've also been watching Hell Camp. Have y'all seen that?
Oh,
No.
I do want to see that. That's on Netflix, right? And
Uh-huh.
that's like the one where the camp was like abusing the kids or something.
Yeah, it's a slow start. I think Paris Hilton does. Like, it's whenever she was on the news talking about how she was abused at these camps.
Yeah.
It starts with that, and I was like, ooh, the drama.
Yeah.
And then it kind of gets really good, and you're like, should I go to this camp? It's like a wilderness retreat, and they're just hiking all day, and they're, cooking what they kill. And I'm like, sounds like a great time.
This
I
doesn't
mean,
sound
it's
that
just
bad.
it's
No.
just like the precursor to conversion camps, right? Isn't it basically the thing?
They
Like,
probably did a little conversion in there.
yeah.
Did you watch that horror movie on Hulu called They Them?
No, because it was called They Them.
You should watch it. It's actually
It was good.
pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's bad, but it's like good bad. And it's like all these gay thems get sent to conversion camp, and it's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, which was so random to me.
You should watch it. It's
Yeah.
good.
You know,
yeah.
that almost happened to me one time.
You don't say.
Yeah. So no, it was whenever I was working at the hospital. I met this guy, and I thought he was gay.
Mhm.
Straight up, he never said it. You don't ask, don't tell in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then we would like message, and at one point I thought he was like flirting with me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, what the hell are you doing? And then I was like, he ended up being from a town that was next to mine. And I was like, why does your name sound familiar? It's because his dad fucking ran one of the conversion therapy programs.
Oh no.
He was like, we should hang out. I'm like, bro, you're going to throw me in the back of your van and my family won't see me for 6 months.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that guy was gay.
Yeah.
Actually.
For sure.
Wow, interesting. When did you come out of the closet, Coral?
Whoa.
Wow. So fun fact, I never actually like told my parents, well, my mom, because I don't know what a dad is.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I kind of just like thought she would get the hint. I'm having all these slumber parties, and I'm just like, me and my friend are gonna go upstairs, Mom. See you later. And it's just like, I don't know. Look at me. You can clearly.
I know it was kind of like a joke because like I don't think you needed to.
Well, I need to show you some of the photos because I had to do like cheer and pageants.
Oh my god.
No, I can't believe it.
It was
I
so
would
bad.
love to see that.
I had to wear a real bra. It was
Oh
just so
no, not just bindings or whatever you wear these days. All right, well that's uplifting. So Blue Eye Samurai, huh? Let's see. We watched last night. Speaking of lesbians, True Detective,
Yeah.
the new season, which neither of us have ever seen previous seasons. There's 4 seasons now, and this is the new one with Jodie Foster.
Okay, I love Jodie Foster.
And a spicy lady who I don't know her name, but she's got tats all over her, and she's got these piercings like this.
Mhm.
But she plays a cop.
In her cheeks for people that can't see.
Cheekum piercings. Which at first, when I was just seeing pictures, I was like, "That's a weird choice. I'm not going to be able to get past this." But then when you get into like the whole Alaska of it all, it's like, oh, it's kind of trashy out there.
Yeah.
So it makes sense thematically. But season 4 of True Detective. I don't know what to make of it. Having not seen a True Detective before, it was like there's a spooky element to it.
Okay.
There's a murder element to it.
How's Jodie Foster in it?
She's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Callie Rice,
Yeah.
professional boxer.
Oh, is that why that makes sense. I was trying to figure out because she doesn't have
Former world champion in 2 weight classes.
Nobody watches women's boxing. Just
Having held the WBC female middleweight title in 2016 and the WBA, WBO, and IBO female lightweight titles from 2020 to 2022.
Huh. Rousey was ladies boxing, right?
no, it's martial arts.
Oh, she was MMA?
MMA. Yeah.
What about Gina Carano?
Oh, she was actually like one of the first like women in the UFC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember seeing that her weigh in, and I was like, oh god.
Well, she's canceled now.
I know.
True Detective is pretty good. I'll give it I'll give it. I think there's only like 6 episodes or something, so I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I don't see why not. It was a little slow for my taste.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just waxing poetic here. I don't know. There was something off about it that I wasn't fully on board with right away. I guess I can't really pinpoint what it was.
You don't like something that's kind of not direct a lot of times.
That's true. I'm not super into the like. I don't mind like what's going on here, but when it's like a lot of that, then I get a little not lost. I lose interest.
What's annoying because it's just like what the fuck's going on? Why is it this hard for me to figure out this show?
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about. And we'll always go back to this, but Hannibal season 4 or whatever, 3. It just there was like lots of visuals and stuff, and I was just like, can we just get back to murdering and eating people? But yeah, we're watching that. We started watching The Brothers Soon, or The Brothers Son.
Oh yeah, I saw that trailer.
Yeah,
Looks good. How do you like it?
It's not great.
No.
I only said soon because that's what Sue was saying to me, but she was probably doing the like
not quite right
pronunciation. Like when we were in Spain and she kept saying Gibraltar.
What's Gibraltar?
The Rock of Gibraltar. Because like we had people that were locals in Spain and they were saying it to us like that. And it turned out they just have accents. That's how they sound. Anyway, The Brother's Son. I mean, it seems like Michelle Yeoh is in a different show than everyone else because she actually can act. And then the one guy can kind of act, but he's like really good at like punching and kicking, and that's fun to watch. And then the other guy cannot act.
The improv.
The younger son. Yeah, he's like, I don't know.
So it's a no.
I mean, it's a no, but we'll see.
Are y'all still doing Murder at the End of the World?
We
finished that long time ago.
Long time.
Yeah, we got a screener, so we finished it all in like one night.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Did you finish it?
I'm on like the 4th episode. I like it, and because this is the lead's first acting like show, is it?
I don't think so.
Because her face, she looks just like Jodie Foster to me.
She does.
Yeah.
I said that to him all the time.
It was driving me nuts because I was like, who is this? And I was like, she has to be related to someone. I've never seen her before.
She looks identical to Jodie Foster.
If they do like a, Silence of the Lambs remake, there you go.
I
think that would be sick.
They did do that though.
We don't.
You don't talk about that one?
No. The only one that matters is with Jodie Foster.
With Clarice?
Clarice.
Yeah, I know, but they did a show called Clarice.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
What, you got info there?
So she has done quite a bit of acting,
Oh yeah.
including she was Princess Diana in The Crown.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
really?
yeah.
And she was in something called Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Oh,
Which looks,
is she a British?
yes.
She is.
I assume so.
Here we go.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Wow. Yeah, that show's really good. Britt Marling's great. The OA, I guess, is like trending right now
Yeah.
because of the moves. Because people are just discovering the like last scene of the first season when they do the moves and
the 5 motions.
and it does, out of context, it is pretty cringy. I
Mm.
guess. Did you watch the OA?
Mm-mm.
You should watch the OA season 1 and 2 after this.
Okay.
It's the first season is really good. The second season I can't remember much of other than the weird house and
The
bizarre
tentacles.
Oh, the god,
there's
the tentacles
in it.
I forgot all about that. Oh,
It's a
my
really
God.
good series. It is I would say it is very on the cusp of you not liking it though.
Oh, because
It's
it is
right
like
at that edge of like
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. What else are we things that we haven't watched yet that I'm flirting with the idea of potentially watching? Echo,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
which I think we talked about maybe last week, but yeah, I don't know. It got decent reviews. I like the fact that they dropped all the episodes at once.
Yeah.
And it's only 5 episodes, which seems manageable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also the TVMA, so
Like say that's their first one, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I think, maybe I'll give it a shot. I know that Daredevil shows up and like stuff like that. So who knows? And then next on my list of things that I'm going to watch that he is not excited about is Ted the series.
Ooh, why do you want to watch that?
I don't know. The first one was hilarious.
There was another one.
The
also.
second one was not hilarious.
Mm-mm.
The second one was terrible.
I've got something that I've been watching without you that maybe you should get into in season 2.
What's that?
The Traders,
Oh, the reality show with
the reality competition show with Alan Cumming.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that any
is.
good? It's good?
It's really good. Yeah.
That's on Peacock, yeah?
Yeah. It is not I would say that it plays into that whole game show of you have to be a smart player rather than a strong player.
Yeah. Season 2 just premiered, right?
Yeah.
Like this week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We actually built some stuff for the marketing for that.
And it back then I would not have thought anything about it.
I didn't even know it was a reality show until like this week.
Yeah, it was really good. It's Studio Lambert who does The Circle and Squid Game.
Yeah, The Circle is really good.
They have, I think, carved out for themselves very specifically a really good niche of like social game.
Yeah. We watched the first episode of The Trust on Netflix also. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm about to start. Do you remember you watched The Orphan, yeah?
The Orphan. Is that the one with the
With the
girl?
little Russian girl who's like 40
yeah.
and So you remember on the news that actually happened?
Yeah.
It's what?
There's an update on that.
Yeah?
that young, we're talking about the young woman who the family left her behind.
Natalia Speaks. It's the documentary.
Oh, yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw that. Or I didn't watch it, but I saw that that's on there.
So yeah, I watched like the trailer for it, and I remember seeing it on the news. The husband and wife looked very like, I don't know, just white people.
Yeah.
And then watching that trailer, that dad looks like, bro, you did something bad. He just looks very sloppy, like very just. It looks sketchy.
Well,
Yeah.
for since you're going to watch that, and I don't know if this is part of the documentary or not. I've seen some clips recently that have been about that series that are very illuminating.
Yeah.
Are they clips that you saw on TikTok?
No.
Okay. Just had to check.
Yeah.
TikTok is the news. What do you mean?
I guess it can be to some degree.
I mean, should we talk about Iceland and eruptions?
Oh Jesus, no, that's old
What is
news.
that? What is the Iceland eruption?
We talked about this before. It was like all the volcanoes and stuff in
Outside
Iceland.
Grindavik, I was following Icelandic TikTok because they were sharing all the updates about all the earthquakes and the town. Like,
They're anal fissures.
Yes,
Yes.
the anal fissures. Yes, now you remember.
You have to
My
just
God.
start there.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Mention a blowout and Coral just her memory snaps right back.
So wait, what's going on with her? What did you see?
Oh, they just with
Is it Natalia? Natalie?
I
Natalia.
think it's Natalia. Just there was a DNA test that they did. Because apparently they can use a DNA test to determine age, and the results of that are very interesting.
How, spoil it. How old is she?
She would have been 17 when they abandoned her. She was not actually older. I forget if it's the condition that makes her a little person makes her look older, and so when they were making all these claims and they abandoned her, it was like at 17 or something, and they left and said that she was like trying to kill them or whatever.
No, yeah, like really just everything from the movie. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, they said she was like 30. And then
That's what they claimed.
Yeah.
And then they did the DNA stuff, and they were like...
There was a sequel to that movie recently, too. The Orphan... I forget. I don't think it was 2. It was like something. But I think it was like a Paramount Plus specific, like exclusive or something.
It wasn't awful.
Really?
Yeah, because the mother is the girl from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, Erica Christensen?
Is that...
Or Julia Stiles?
Is it Julia Stiles?
I don't know. One of those two. Those two are like interchangeable.
She does the dance on the table, you know?
No, I don't know. I've actually never seen 10 Things I Hate About You.
You've not seen that?
No.
Ooh, that movie just tears.
Really?
Yeah.
It came out around the time where I was like, I only watch horror movies.
God,
man.
You know? Now I only watch rom-coms. Actually, no. My rom-com days are behind me. There was a time. There was a time.
Rom-com con?
Rom-com con? All right. Well, why don't we move on to our weekly segment where we let Coral talk about whatever it is she wants to talk about, and hopefully explain to us some UFC, because I know that there was something that went down this week. But anyway, this is Coral's Corner.
Hello. Okay, yeah, so it's fight week. We have a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun. We got Dracus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland in Canada.
Okay.
Very excited about that. So for those out there who do not know, Sean Strickland is a piece of shit.
Okay.
He's one of that, like, you know, people that just like run their mouth, and as soon as you say something back, they're like, hey, that hurts my feelings. You're being mean.
Familiar.
Yeah. And also like, you know, let's make America great again. Like raise hell, praise Dale type of guy.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's what's happening, because the other guy made a joke during the press conference. Yes.
Yeah.
After Strickland called him a fag because he kissed No, like I can't say fag?
No, I mean, you can, like, I guess, but like, I'm saying, no, I can't believe he said that.
Yeah, because he kissed his coach on the mouth. But
well,
he's from South Africa. I guess it's the cultural thing. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so he threatened him. He was like, if you bring that up again during our like face off, he said, I'm just going to stab you.
Whoa.
And I'm like, what is happening in the fucking UFC? It's just completely nonsense. It's wild.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah. Interesting. And this weekend there's some big UFC thing, right? On Saturday, isn't it like UFC something?
UFC con? BravoCon?
BravoCon?
No, Scott was like, no, it's UFC 247 or something like that.
No, it's 297. Well, 297, because UFC 300 is coming up, and that.
What does the number mean?
That's how many like fights it's been.
Since what? The dawn of time?
Dawn of time.
Really?
Yeah.
We're only up to 297?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It seems like at least 1 million.
How many have you watched?
How many are there a year?
That I don't know math.
Is it like once a month?
With the fighting? No, it's like every Saturday.
Oh.
Sometimes what was it, 2 weeks ago? You were like, why aren't you watching the fights? And I was like, there's not a fight this Saturday. They'll like randomly skip. But yeah, I think UFC 300 is going to be insane. We have to have.
Is that the one that's in Vegas?
Yeah.
Really?
It's going to be Sean O'Malley versus Cheeto Vera.
Cheeto?
Huh. Yeah, Sean O'Malley. I think you would probably recognize him. He has.
I doubt it.
He's like he's a fighter that changes his hair color to like basically he has clown hair.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he has a 6'9" tattoo on his forehead.
Sexy.
Oh, like Takeshi 6'9"?
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't know.
Should I get one of those?
That's why I thought you would know him, because you got Brillo on yours. So.
Wow. No, I like it's it's amazing how little I know about some things. Let's just say that. Like I didn't know who Steph Curry was until it was too late.
Who is she?
She is actually he. And he's a very famous basketball player, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no idea. And so the only UFC person I know is, I guess, Joe Rogan and Colin McGregor.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, at Revenge Up for UFC 300, we're gonna have a big parking lot party.
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
watch the fights. I've already discussed this with everyone. So we're gonna, watch the fights on the jumbotron in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to reenact on a guest the fights and what they did wrong and what they could have done to win.
Okay. So we need so we have an octagon
Yes.
coming. All right.
I'll draw that out for
if
you
it's
too.
297 this weekend, does that mean 300 is in like 3 weeks?
No, 300 because they're doing. Well, no, because it's in like March, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Is Jake Paul in it?
I don't want to even answer that. I can't believe.
Are they bringing back old people like GSP?
They thought about it. They thought about bringing back Brock Lesnar.
Who?
Oh wow!
Yeah, he used to play
geriatric ring.
He's doing pretty good. He used to play professional football, and then randomly was like, you know what, I want to fight people, and then came into the UFC and just started just fucking people up. He has a giant like hand knife on his chest. I feel like you would recognize him.
Nope.
No,
certainly not.
You probably would, because he's one of those people that showed up in different places. You probably wouldn't know who he was based on that.
Who was the UFC guy that was in John Wick 4 that they put in the fat suit?
You know what's fucked up is like I have never watched John Wick movies.
What?
Yeah,
that's actually more shocking than the Fast and Furious.
No, I can't because if the dog dies, I can't do it.
Yeah, but then that's why he goes on a murder rampage for 4 movies.
And I respect him for that. It's just I'll watch 2, 3, and 4. But I can't watch the dog die. Every movie I literally will Google, does the dog die?
Wow. I didn't realize you were such a...
Say it. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to say it because then...
We have a bleep button.
We have an octagon here, so...
Where?
Well, Halle Berry in John Wick 3 has 2 attack dogs that kind of make up for the whole dead dog situation from the first movie, because these dogs just fucking murder everyone.
Did you see Halle Berry's movie when she is a UFC fighter?
No.
Catwoman?
God, good for her. No, she actually fights the women's who I don't care what anyone fucking says. She's still the champion. Valentina Shevchuk.
That's not a name.
It is a name.
Okay.
Yeah. Halle Berry and her trained together and they fought each other and it's the worst thing.
I've never even heard about that.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Wow. Just pick up that rug and keep sweeping it under because it's fine.
All right. Well, on that note, this has been Coral's Corner.
Bye.
We learned so many things just now. I'm so excited about that. All right, well, that's our show for the week. We will be back next week once we have slept after our 36-hour adventure, and hopefully, it will be not too much of a train wreck to report back on, but we shall see. See you soon.
Bye.